From the top. Everybody who's here, welcome into match 3. Let us get an official start on the match this time. Now that we have everybody here. Once again. Representing Games for Life Gamer on the chat on the field today. Leonidas of Sparta. His last travel to place was Greece. Representing Nelson in the chat. Or on the map this time. Joseph II of Austria. Last place he traveled to was the country of Austria. Representing myself on the field, King Tomislav I of Croatia. Last place I traveled to was Croatia. Representing Itzy on the chat. Oh my god, on the map, pardon me. This is Vanilla Mayans, Pakala the Maya. Itzy's last traveled place outside of her home was Mexico. Representing Incubus is William B. Ide of the short-lived Californian Republic. Last place he traveled to was the state of California. Representing Brad in the chat. Oh my god, on the map, Jesus Lord. Simon Bolivar of Gran Colombia. He's currently in Colombia. Oh, the Mayan drip is next level, I know. Representing Clumsy Golem outside of his home, the last place he traveled to was the American state of Florida. Governor Ruben Askew. Representing Pootsie, the last place he traveled to was the American state of Illinois, Abraham Lincoln. Representing Chimera Gamer, this is Chimera Gamer's first match here. Huey Long of Louisiana. Representing Arcolt on the map today. Last travel place was Taiwan, this is Koshinga. Representing Falconix today is Gerald Ford of Michigan. Last traveled place was the state of Michigan. Representing Jomez 95. Last traveled to place was the state of Ohio is William B. Hayes. Representing Cool Cucumber, Patrick. I know he's got a schmoovin', eh? Representing Patrick in the map today is King Philip II of Spain. Last place he traveled to was Barcelona, Spain. Representing Protect Baby Yoda. He last traveled to British Columbia, Canada. And this is one of the indigenous tribes there in BC, the Haida. This is Shoya representing as the leader. Representing Duryu. The last place he traveled to was, I only know Korea. I was told Korea. I assume South Korea, but representing Duryu is these are names. Guangaeto of the Goguryeo Empire. Dynasty something or other, which had some influence in some of modern-day South Korea, but most of, or actually all of North Korea and some of China is where they had territory. And representing our final representative for today, representing Oscarus VT on the map today. He last traveled to the state of California around the San Diego area, and this is one of the indigenous tribes that is around the San Diego area. This is the Kumeyaay tribe, and the leader is a rebellion leader named Chisley. Not much on Chisley, but if you want some info on him, there's a little fun fact on the sheet there. And there are our 16 civs. And our 3 city-states is Samarkand, Vancouver, and Kiev, our wonderful volunteers for today's match there. Let's make sure that my auto And isn't on. Okay, good. And let's get the next turn action going in there. We have drugs in full effect. We got cannabis, we got coca leaves, we got cat, we got betel nuts, we got San Pedro, we got tequila. We got opium. We got it all. We got all the good natural stuff, you know? Let's get today's match going. Place your predictions now. Who do you think? What do you think your Civ is going to be doing in this match? What do you think is, what do you think your Civ may be involved in today? I wonder if anyone's going to start on this continent. Did anyone spawn here? Samarkand did. One of the city-states spawned here. Wow, they're gonna have a huge island to themselves. As an Ohioan, you should have drug-related perks. According to the, I mean, you have pretty simple but effective enough unique abilities. You can all check them in there. Exclamation Civ if you want information on your Civs. So the city-state of Samarkand here is has their own island all to themselves. Vancouver also has Vancouver Island. Hell, screw it, why not, right? And the other city-state, well up to the north, Kiev in the frozen tundras. I forgot to pillage and plunder because I got high. Battle nuts. Let's see. There's our map. Again, unfortunately, it's just not centered. Sometimes Civ 5 just generates the maps like this, and it doesn't like to center the map, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Let's see where everyone is. And I know why. Austria has started here. Oh, we also have another mod on called No AI Cheats, which basically just means that the AI will actually feel the effects of unhappiness and large armies more reliably, versus having cheat codes that just make them fight through everything and not care. Austria spawning up here in between Goguryeo and Illinois. California over there. Croatia. Florida. Florida right between Ohio and Michigan. With their capital city of Tallahassee there. Oh, sorry, that wasn't Goguryeo. Pardon me. That was the other tribe. Illinois. Umaye. Louisiana. That's exactly how the U.S. looks. What do you mean? Wow. Louisiana, pretty safe. They have a huge mountain range to their backs. Ohio. Ah, here's Taiwan over here. Spain. That's Patrick Spain there. Oh, Pat, you got some opium nearby. You might be able to get a hold of that opium early. Sparta. Taiwan. Do they have any betel nuts nearby? No, it doesn't seem like it. They have cannabis, though. They have cannabis, San Pedro, and some cotton nearby. Oh, you lived in Tainan. That's where you were? Cool. Oh, they also have tequila nearby. Where's the closest thing of betel nuts for our cult? Oh, the betel nuts are in our cult. They're in between Ohio and Florida territory. They have your nuts. You're gonna love my nuts. Don't worry, Arkle, you have everything else. You have San Pedro, you have cannabis, you have tequila, you have cotton, you got it all. The Haida. And the Mayans. Start the drug habit early? Yeah. Oh! And we forgot one last thing. We forgot one key thing. The new mechanic introduced in this match. How could I have forgotten? It's the bonus stars. It's the one who's going to end up getting some bonus points today. We have to spin the wheel of truth, as you can see there. What's up, Tim? Oh, Tim, you didn't give me a sieve. You didn't tell me where you've been, but hey, you can check it out. You can see how the match plays out. You can see up here. End of match bonus points. We're gonna spin a wheel and we're gonna see which of these bonus stars will be spun today. Spinner? Wheel spinner. Wheel spin. Didn't I have a link saved for this? You'd think I'd have this prepared. I completely forgot. This is entirely on me. Alright, chat. Which 3 bonuses are the bonus stars by the end of today? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Try to get some notes open just in case. The most productive. So the civ that is the most productive, i.e. their industrial output by the end of the game, will have bonus points. Or bonus standing points. Looks like it's most cultural, which is most amount of tourism creative. Or created, rather. These are like the Mario Party bonus stars. And the last bonus star is... I should have probably removed most productive. So it doesn't spin the same thing twice. And I should have probably just removed it so that it doesn't show up again. Skill issue. Okay, listen, guys. Remove. Most agricultural, so the most amount of crop yield. Alright, we have our bonus points. There you go. And I believe it's going to be 2 standing points for the winner. And remember, the shop is open. If you have standing points to spend, you can spend your standing points on bonuses in the game. Let's get the game going. Complete with RuneScape music. We're going to see if the Taiwanese are going to expand north to claim some betel nuts, but they are going to have a number of drugs available to them early. They do have cannabis, they do got cotton, they got tequila, they got San Pedro. They got marble as well, and a lot of sheep, so they're going to be very well fed. They're going to be quite happy. And of course, the early turns matter. Yeah. We have to play without Civ music because it was getting copyright hit on the first video uploads. So we're resorting to RuneScape. Look at all these like tiny islands up here as well. It's a pretty interesting Pangea type map here. That's where Pat was. Barcelona recently settled. Ohio is going to have to move their settler a little bit out of the way there because Florida just settled Miami. north of Tainan here. It looks like Taiwan's about to set up a second city here in the southeast. Potentially, that scout looks in the way. You ain't gonna do shit. I mean, I'm not sure where they're going. They're bringing their settler over here to Barcelona. Oh, he's moved west now. He seems a little bit lost. I'm not sure if he knows where he wants to go. And the Pantheon has been founded already. Now, reminder, we're playing on quick game speed. So, things are going to be much quicker overall. Eras are going to feel shorter. Units will technically be sort of more obsolete sooner, technically speaking. Cincinnati has just been settled right beside a big old bundle of cocoa leaves with missing assets. Don't worry about that. Cincinnati wants some cocaine, I'll tell you that. If that's where you can get cocaine, then boy oh boy. A couple civs already on their second cities, some of them still on only one, Taiwan being one of them. Florida has just started worshipping the goddess of protection. Or a goddess of protection, I should say. Two cities from Austria, only one still from the Haida. Only one is, oh no, two, pardon me. Has Taiwan settled their second? They have settled Taipei. So the only city that has only one city so far is the Haida. Where are their settlers? There's one right here. Spain has started to believe in religious idols. Ooh, they actually might get a lot of mileage out of that. Goguryeo has chosen oral tradition. Bacal has completed Temple of Artemis. That's the Mayan science bonuses right there for sure. I don't know how many they're getting, but they settled Tainan in the north and Taipei in the south. Is that how it is in real Taiwan? I see. All the way around. What are they doing with that settler? The Haida's still on one settler. What's Michigan up to? Ah, yes, Detroit, right in the center of this large lake section here. Pretty cool. Quite the large lake in this continent. A bunch of civs entering the classical era there, and Huey Long of Louisiana has completed the Great Library. Croatians have set up Zadar right in between their lands there. Can't have shit in Detroit. And someone has started believing in the Haida, the BC tribe, British Columbia tribe. They have chosen desert folklore. Yeah, they could get maybe not a lot of mileage out of it though. To be fair, are these all just missing assets? Yeah, the drugs are all missing assets. It's fine. Don't worry about that. They're there. They work. I don't know how much mileage they're gonna get out of the desert folklore belief there, but not the best start for the Haida here. And there's the second city for the Haida. They did it. They settled. Florida has completed Stonehenge in the in the capital city of Tallahassee. There it is. Bordering Columbus, Ohio, because of course it is. That's exactly where Stonehenge is, by the way. I wouldn't have it any other place. Oshinga has completed the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. That's the one that benefits from, like, marble, right? Yeah. They got some marble there. They can get some use out of it. Oh, Urkel, you already got some drugs. You already got some San Pedro. You already got some cannabis in your lands there. You're not working them yet, but you got them. Florida man put stones together in circle. News at 11. Cheesehenge? Is that a thing about Ohio? There's cheese? Kumeyae. That's the San Diego related tribe. Goddess of Love. Mines already have a workboat out. They like cheese? Ah. The Goguryeo have 3 cities out already. Boom, boom, boom. The capital of Gungne. They got Julban and then Mukjeo. Florida has just founded the world's first religion of Protestantism. Local man finds religion. Chat, that's your challenge for today. Anytime Florida does anything, you have to come up with like a Florida man chat message. What news did Florida man come up with? What did Florida man get up to? There's a bit of squabbling happening over here between Austria and Illinois. They're squaring each other up a little bit here. Florida man finds Jesus in his toast. Yeah. Detroit man. Yeah. The Kumeyae have 3 cities set up as well. Sparta settled Messene? I don't remember how to pronounce the word. That city name. Messene, I think it is. They settled Messene right in between Sacramento and San Francisco here. Sparta capitalizing on the opium over here. Spain is amassing quite the military here. I suspect we're going to see a war, and we're going to see a war soon. Opium-fueled Spartans, brother. Do the Mayans have another settler out? No, they don't. It's not a good land, but it is land nonetheless. Spain has just founded Catholicism in Madrid. Yeah, that's about right. Remember, if you have and there's the first war. If you have standing points, chat, you can go on the sheet and you can choose to spend your standings points on bonuses. And holy shit, Cincinnati got frickin' shreked. Philip, Patrick, that's your Spain. Spain has declared war on Ohio, which is Jomez's Ohio. Quite the military versus quite not the military. Ohio is in dire straits already. Cincinnati just got shreked by Spain and got shreked early. They're doing okay, 11 gold. Yeah, Spain versus the state of Ohio, yeah. Well, Spain has been massing quite the large army, and Cincinnati seems to be in the crossfire. It took, and just like that, 2 turns, one of a war declaration and the second turn of capturing Cincinnati. And Jomez is the first Civ, Rutherford B. Hayes, to first lose a city. It's not the capital, but it is the first to lose a city, as Cincinnati is now under Spanish control. Taiwan has begun worshipping, or chose the belief, one with nature, +4 faith from natural wonders. Are there any natural wonders in their land? The Great Barrier Reef is! Wow, they just barely... Wow, that's a cute little... That's a cheeky Pantheon selection there. Just barely in their territory. Wow. Very cheeky. I don't think there's any other natural wonders in their territory. No, they're not. But they are getting +4 faith once they start working the Great Barrier Reef, as well as a little bit of science, gold production, and food. Oh, we got to turn on horses, so we can see where horses and iron are. Give me a moment here.
Here Hector enters with a horse.
There we go. We now know where iron and horses are. Florida should ally with you. Yeah, well, we'll see how that goes. What's their current relationship? Ohio is currently only hostile towards Spain. As for Florida... Pardon me, sorry. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, they're neutral towards each other so far. The Mayans have quite the military being built up there as well. I suspect Austria and Illinois are going at it soon. Either that or Austria with... you know what? It looks like Louisiana is gearing up to attack Croatia here, because Louisiana's got quite a nice amount of stuff happening here. Wow, Koshinga got the Great Lighthouse as well. They're going to get some juicy benefits once they start working the Great Barrier Reef, and they also got the Great Lighthouse as well. Pretty good couple turns for Taiwan there, as well as Spain in terms of military-wise. Gran Colombia is encroaching slowly on Spanish territory. I believe the Ohioans... Yeah, Florida's trading with Ohio. Uh-oh. Guangayeto has just declared war on Pakal, so that is a war between the Mayans and Goguryeo, the Korean civ there. They both look geared up for it though, but Goguryeo do have much more military. And the Spanish are riding north after capturing Cincinnati, and they're heading straight towards Columbus. I can just barely get both civs on screen here. Going into turn 35, currently Spain is in the lead, Philip II, with Ruben Askew, Florida in second, and Guangayeto of the Goguryeo in third. Oh, there's another war. Wow, Ruben Askew just got Terracotta Army, but I don't know how much that's going to benefit him. He doesn't have the biggest military, so duplicating his military isn't too huge at the moment. And Leonidas has just declared war on the Republic of California. Ooh, Illinois. Whoa, what the heck is this? Illinois settling the city of Aurora, south of San Francisco here. That is very, very far for that settler to travel. When this is the Illinois lands right up here. Then they brought a settler way down here. That might piss off Leonidas a bit, I'll tell you that. Well, Leonidas is mobilizing his hoplites and charging straight towards San Francisco and Sacramento at the same time. Those opium-filled Spartans. Goguryeo do have much more numbers advantage over the Mayans at the moment. In fact, they have a 4th city already. That might intrude on some Michigan lands, potentially. And Michigan has also chosen the belief goddess of the hunt. Detroit Steel. That's quite the military encroaching on Columbus here. Is Columbus going to take some damage this turn? No, they backed off a little bit. Austria has just completed building the pyramids. Goguryeo is still moving northeast with a huge force actually going towards the Mayans, but the Mayans do have a bit of a defender's advantage there, and they have their unique unit, the Atlatist, as well. Illinois have quite the military. I feel like they're going to attack Austria soon. And yeah, that's right. Sparta going for both Californian cities. I suspect potentially next turn San Francisco may fall. Oh, and there it is, Michigan going after Florida now. And Ohio finding themselves in a bit of a tricky spot here. They're getting attacked by Spain, and just beside them, their Florida neighbors are getting attacked by Michigan in the north. Is Taiwan going to do anything about this soon? Wow, and Taiwan actually, they must have bought this tile, because now they're able to work both tiles of the Great Barrier Reef if they end up getting workers on there. That's going to be a lot of resources. Plus 8 faith, plus 4 science. If they get both of those tiles worked, that is big. Michigan has quite the force heading towards Tallahassee. Spain actually pulled back there. I'm a little curious as to why. Are they going to go after Gran Colombia now? Croatia settled their 3rd city of Split down here in the south. That's a safe settle. They could probably get away with a 4th settle down here, honestly. San Francisco, actually, San Francisco is kind of safe. They can rebuild a bit. It seems like Sparta's moving their forces to Sacramento. They might be going straight for the capital. That's where they have most of their forces, as well as a number of civilian units. Nope, they're moving back towards San Francisco now. Palenque is still on defense. Oh, and there's a war declaration between the Kumeyaay and California now as well. So California is now at war with 2 civs from the north and the south. Okay, Spain is just holding around Cincinnati here. Taiwan has founded Buddhism in Tainan. I think that's appropriate. Is it not? Vancouver actually has quite the navy at the moment. If anyone ends up befriending Vancouver, they'll have some naval ally. Oh, and Palenque has taken a huge hit last turn. The Mayans could lose their capital early. Oh, and Sparta has moved their forces to San Francisco. Sacramento is no longer under attack. Oh, and Palenque is gone. The Mayans have lost their capital early. Turn 42. That is not a good look for the Mayans. And if Itzy was watching this or listening, she would not be happy that Duryu has gone all-out assault on the Mayan lands there. Which is a shame. The Mayans have some very simple but cool powers, or uniques, and they just don't quite have the best land for it. They're okay for food, but productivity is kind of low. San Francisco could fall here soon to the Spartans. Croatia have another settler out. They could be going south with that. Although, look what's happening around Zadar. Louisiana is surrounding Zadar's borders. They have a catapult, they have a few warriors. I suspect Zadar may be invaded soon. And the Mayans have just founded Hinduism. You belong with the statue of Zeus. Hi, games. Civs so far so decent. Ooh, Tallahassee is under duress. Games, your Spartans are attacking the Californians, and they are about to take San Francisco, it looks like. Maybe not. They don't have a melee unit in range. They can shoot all they want, but until they get a melee unit into the city, they can't capture it. I have to get one of their hoplites to come up here. I don't see the Mayans taking back Palenque. That is very well defended. And Goguryeo is moving on. Is Spain going north? No, they seem to have turtled a bit. They're not going for Columbus anymore. Seem to be just kind of holding. They did end up settling. Oh, they got two new cities actually. They got Sevilla over here, and they got Cordoba in the south. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities for Spain. Spain is doing well. Crown Colombia with 3 cities at the moment. Taiwan building quite the military over here. They got a whole bunch of drugs available. And the Great Barrier Reef. That Buddhism religion could be quite strong if they end up working those Great Barrier Reef tiles. Goguryeo also have 5 cities, one of them captured, being a capital as well. Oh, see, now this is interesting because Sparta have done all the damage to San Francisco, but because the Kumeyaay are also at war with San Francisco, or pardon me, California, Kumeyaay, they could actually waltz right in here and take San Francisco for themselves from the grips of Sparta. They don't have any melee units that can just waltz in there. They have a warrior over here that they're going to have to walk over and walk over quickly. But they got to be careful for the Kumeyaay not to just take the city from their hands, which they could very well do. And Catholicism is now a more powerful religion. Troya now has the Parthenon. Goguryeo moving well north to the Mayans. Oh, dearie me, and there's a triple war declaration happening here. 2 civs have just declared war on my Croatians. Louisiana and Gran Colombia have both just declared war on Croatia. And yeah, there they go. They settled the 4th city over here, down to the south. They have a pretty cool little coastline here. Now Croatia has to defend on 2 fronts. As well as, oh, there it is, the Taiwanese war declaration on Florida as well. Now Florida getting attacked by both Michigan and Taiwan. Miami is under duress. Tallahassee is under duress. San Francisco is ready to be captured, but who is going to get to it first? Is it going to be the Kumeyaay or the Spartans? It's the Spartans. Two more civs have just declared war on Croatia. Austria and the Kumeyaay. The Kumeyaay, why did... I guess they can see them. Croatia now is clearly pissed off a quarter of the world. 4 civs are now at war against Croatia. And it looks like the Mayans are in big trouble. Oh, Miami almost fell that turn. Spain seems to be moving north. They're working back up to Columbus, slowly but surely it seems. The Mayans could lose their relocated capital of Tikal soon. Is Sparta moving towards Sacramento? They are. And the Spartans now have more drugs available. They have khat available to them now. And a workable Uluru natural wonder. Zadar is under attack by Louisiana. Yeah, that's something you're never going to hear in real life. Probably. Is Miami going to fall this turn? To who is going to get there first? Taiwan has just captured Miami from the grips of Florida. One step closer to getting the betel nuts. And Ohio's still holding on. Is Michigan going to end up getting Tallahassee, or is Taiwan going to keep moving north? Tikal is probably one turn away from being captured. They have a very brave Atlatist holding firm, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. We could see an elimination early. Florida man becomes Taiwan man. Oh, and there it is. Goguryeo has just captured a second Mayan city, the second of two Mayan cities, and the Mayans are in big trouble. In turn 50. They only have their unique Atlatist and a worker left. They have no settlers, nothing. This may be a Mayan elimination early. Itzia will not be happy when she finds out about this. Zadar is on the cusp of falling. Louisiana could take Zadar. Benin is under attack by Gran Colombia. They do still have two cities, but Croatia are also in trouble. The Spartans are moving on Sacramento. San Francisco, that they just captured and now puppeting, is under recovery. And Florida has just made peace with Michigan. And apparently, Florida have just created the Great Wall of Tallahassee. They've lost Miami and decided to form a massive wall around Tallahassee. Florida man constructs wall. Constructs wall to keep Michiganders and Taiwanese people out. And Ohioans? Ohioans. I suspect someone's gonna settle on this huge island of Samarkand. Who's your... Is Zadar gonna fall? Yes, Zadar did fall to Louisiana. The capital of Benin is under quite a lot of duress as well. Oh boy, looking rough for Croatia here. Miami is now recovering. Oh, the Mayans are still in it to win it. They only have a worker left. Oh no! And that's it. The very first elimination of the match. Turn 52. And Itzia's Mayans are out. %100 eliminated. Eliminated by Duryu's Goguryans. Gogurian. Yeah, them. The Mayans are out. Okay, listen. Illinois and Austria, are you guys gonna fight each other yet? You guys tired of kissing each other at each other's borders? What's happening here? Croatia taking a lot of punishment at the moment. Is Knin gonna fall? It did. Gran Colombia has just taken Knin. Louisiana has just taken the Croatian capital of Nin. They only have... Croatia just lost 3 cities in 2 turns. Rashinga have also just completed Colossus as well, so they're aquatic. Wow, Vancouver's got a huge navy right now. Are they militant? No, they're maritime. Taiwan's got quite the naval forces, or not naval forces, but aquatic bonuses going on. They also have a unique, I think it's a trireme replacement, or a, what is it? Oh, no. Oh, right. How do I open up the thing again? All right. Taiwan. Right, they have a unique seaport. And they have a unique privateer replacement. War junk. Taiwan currently sitting at 3rd place. They could actually pick up quickly. They're going to have a lot of bonuses towards seafaring. Sacramento is now on the cusp from Sparta. But what is Goguryeo going to do now that they have removed the pesky Mayans from existence? Special shout out to this match, though. There's quite the variety of colors. I can appreciate that. Wow, Illinois and Austria are just... I think they're just waiting to see who's going to pull the trigger first. Because there's a lot of sitting around here. They're just sizing each other up. What do they think of each other? Are they pals? Illinois guarded towards Louisiana. They're friendly with Austria. Look at that. Is Taiwan going to breach the Great Wall of Tallahassee? Is Spain going to keep riding north towards Columbus? It seems the Great Wall of Florida have brought the kind word of Protestantism towards Columbus. Gran Colombia has just settled another city of Panama. 1, 2, 3, 4, they have 5 cities now. How's Taiwan doing? 43 science and turn at the moment. Oh, there's something. 2 civs have just declared war on Simon Bolivar. Huey Long of Louisiana, former potential ally, I guess, collaborator in taking down Croatia. Now they are going after Gran Colombia, and Michigan has also just declared war on Gran Colombia. Oh, they're going to actually have a slight naval battle here. Bogota and Detroit looking at each other over this little sea here. It's a Great Lake. They see each other, they're spitting at each other, and now they're going to actually have a bit of a naval battle on this small sea. Michigan have just settled Grand Rapids. Oh, wow. Is this Goguryeo? Yes. Goguryeo have just settled on the same island as Michigan did. Interesting. That could be, I mean, that's quite interesting, actually, because they're already neighboring each other. Now they're neighboring each other on a separate island, too. It looks like Goguryeo is moving south towards Michigan. There is a lot of Goguryeo troops around. Split could fall potentially next turn. And so too could California from Sacramento there. Leonidas has just completed the Hanging Gardens. Tomislav has just made peace with Gran Colombia. Okay, so at least Croatia can survive from the south, but not so much from the north. Illinois and Austria still sizing each other up. Are Spain still at war with Ohio? They haven't really done much about that recently. Oh, wow, and there's a naval invasion happening on Detroit. And Split, the Croatian capital, has just been... Or, sorry. The second Croatian city has just been... or the last Croatian city, in fact, has just been captured by Louisiana. And Detroit is under naval attack now. Man, Goguryeo got a huge army. 94 science at... Wow. 94 science a turn. Is Sacramento going to fall? Can Sparta get themselves a melee unit in range? Yes, they did. California has just lost their cap. Oh, wait, hang on. I think there was another elimination there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2 more eliminations. California and Croatia are completely out. Three people of the Salt Committee mod team have just been eliminated from match number 3. And Grant and Columbia have just completed Petra in their not capital of Caracas. And Goguryeo have just settled Pyongyang as well. I know that city. The only city I know of so far. Of Goguryeo. Really? Austria is now going after the Haida. Austria and the Haida are going at it. So all of that sizing up on Illinois borders, and you're just going to go north instead? Okay. Well, well, well. Quite the world of events, indeed, on a Pangea Plus map here. I suspect Goguryeo and Michigan are going to go at it soon. Mm-hmm. With their unique Gaima Musa army unit. Which replaces the horseman. Ignores terrain costs, lower, cannot move after attacking. May gain terrain bonuses, and forensic speed faster during golden ages. Which are these units here, these horse units? Can Michigan hold on? As the Korean advance. Is Louisiana still at war with Gran Colombia? I think they are. Despite Ohio losing a city early, they still survived. 3 civs have been eliminated since that first city taking. 99 pressure from Protestant Spain. Holy cannoli. Goguryeo in first place, and they're... Oh! Wow, Louisiana have just taken another city. They've taken it from Gran Colombia. And Louisiana now with 4 captured Croatian cities under their belt. Former Croatian cities. Michigan have quite the defense going on here, but Goguryeo has quite the offense as well. In fact, they actually have a bit of a navy going after Grand Rapids. Leonidas has just declared war on Illinois. Okay. Oh, he's going after this city, this random city that showed up over here. Alright, well that's going to add some Spartan dominance in the south of the continent here. Oh, and Philip is now in the lead. Second place, or first place Spain, now in the lead. Only just though. That city should fall quickly, I would imagine. What? Cincinnati is actually being attacked by Ohio. Spain is letting Ohio try to take back their city. They should have kept going north. I don't know why they just slowed down the offensive. Now Spain's got to play a bit of defense as they settled both Santiago and Toledo, and they have another settler out. Goguryeo back in first place. Kiev is actually amassing quite the military happening over here as well.